Look around you carefully. People are losing themselves. Not because they are weak, but because the world has become too loud. Everywhere you look, there is noise, endless opinions, endless distractions, endless temptations, and day by day, people are forgetting how to live in peace. They wake up anxious, they sleep exhausted, and somewhere deep inside, they feel empty. The world promised happiness, but instead, it created confusion. It gave people entertainment, but took away their attention. It gave people pleasure, but took away their discipline. It connected millions online, yet loneliness has never been greater. And the saddest part is this: most people no longer know who they truly are. A long time ago, Jesus taught something powerful. He said, "What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world, but loses his soul?" Think about that carefully. A man can become rich and still feel broken. A man can become famous and still hate himself in silence. A man can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. Because money cannot heal the spirit, attention cannot heal the heart. Only truth can do that. Today, people are addicted to distraction. The moment silence appears, they run from it. They open their phones. They scroll endlessly. They search for another video, another escape, another temporary pleasure, because silence forces people to confront themselves. And many people are terrified of what they might find. But growth begins in silence. Wisdom begins in silence. Strength begins in silence. A weak mind needs constant entertainment. A strong mind can sit alone and still remain at peace. The world teaches people to chase comfort, but comfort has destroyed more dreams than failure ever did. Comfort makes people lazy. Comfort makes people weak. Comfort whispers, "Do it tomorrow. Rest a little longer." Stay where it feels safe, and slowly, a person loses their ambition, their discipline, their purpose. Jesus never taught people to worship comfort. He taught endurance, faith, sacrifice, courage, because nothing valuable is built without struggle. Not strength, not wisdom, not character. Pressure creates strong people. Pain teaches lessons that comfort never can. Many people pray for an easier life. But maybe the better prayer is this: God, make me stronger. Because storms will come, disappointment will come, betrayal will come, loss will come. No human escapes suffering. But suffering does not have to destroy you. Sometimes suffering reveals who you truly are. Gold is tested in fire, and strong souls are built through difficult seasons. One of the biggest diseases in modern society is the obsession with approval. People are terrified of rejection, terrified of criticism, terrified of being disliked, so they pretend, they wear masks. They change themselves just to fit into crowds that would forget them tomorrow. But Jesus spoke truth even when crowds hated him for it. That is real courage. Real courage is standing by your values when the world pressures you to abandon them. Real courage is remaining kind in a cruel world. Real courage is staying disciplined when temptation surrounds you. There are people listening right now who feel tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired. You smile in front of others, but fight silent battles inside your mind every single day. You overthink at night. You question your future. You wonder if your life truly matters. Listen carefully. Your struggles do not make you worthless. Your pain is not proof that God abandoned you. Some battles are preparing you for a greater purpose you cannot yet see. A seed looks buried before it begins to grow, and many people think they are failing, when in reality they are transforming. The strongest people are often built in lonely seasons. In silence, in discipline, in moments nobody applauds. Everybody wants success, but very few people want the process required to achieve it. People want confidence without hardship, strength without pain, wisdom without mistakes. But life does not work that way. Every strong man carries scars. Every wise person has suffered. Every disciplined soul once battled weakness. Jesus taught people to love even in a hateful world. And that is one of the hardest things a human can do. Because hatred is easy, revenge is easy, anger is easy. But forgiveness? Forgiveness requires strength. There are people carrying years of bitterness inside their hearts. And that bitterness slowly poisons their peace. Sometimes healing begins when you finally let go. Not because others deserved forgiveness, but because your soul deserves peace. Many people are searching for purpose in the wrong places. Some search in money. Some search in relationships. Some search in pleasure. But purpose is not something you buy. Purpose is built. Built through discipline. Built through service. Built through becoming the person you are meant to become. A meaningful life is not created overnight. It is built decision by decision. Habit by habit. Day by day. Imagine how different your life could become if you controlled your mind instead of letting the world control it. Imagine waking up with discipline, with clarity, with peace. Imagine becoming someone who no longer depends on validation from strangers. Someone who no longer runs from silence. Someone who can endure hardship without collapsing. That is real power. Not money, not status, not fame. Inner strength. The world today profits from weak people. Weak people are easier to manipulate, easier to distract, easier to control. That is why protecting your mind is so important. Be careful what you consume every day, because your mind becomes what you repeatedly feed it. Feed it anger, and you become angry. Feed it negativity, and you become hopeless. Feed it wisdom, and your life begins to change. Do not waste your life chasing temporary things. Beauty fades. Money comes and goes. Fame disappears quickly, but character lasts. The way you treat people matters. The way you handle pain matters. The way you respond to failure matters. Because in the end, people may forget your success, but they will remember your spirit. So if you feel lost right now, this is your wake-up call. Slow down. Breathe. Step away from the noise. Reconnect with your purpose. Discipline your mind. Protect your soul. And remember this. A weak man seeks comfort. A distracted man seeks escape. But a wise man seeks truth. And truth has the power to transform a life. Do not let the world harden your heart. Do not let distraction steal your future. And do not lose your soul chasing things that were never meant to save you.